Travels. I am right outside of Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm super excited. This is my first time ever attending Halloween Horror Nights. I came last year when they had like a couple of houses during regular hours and that was cool. But I'm excited to see the full thing, so let's head in. Alright, I am in. It is still light out. I won't need these much longer. I probably don't need them now. It's definitely busy. I'm going straight to the back of the park by Men in Black to do the houses back there and then work my way towards the front. I know this is gonna be crazy. Not only that, but I'm here alone. Like, I've never come to a haunted, scary area alone. I'm normally cool as a cucumber, so let's see how I do. There is only a 25-minute wait, but I'm going straight to the back. I mean it. All right. The scarers are not that scary at this hour, but they do look really cool. Just walked through my first scare zone, not too scary in the middle of the day. Well, you know, early evening. We'll see how it goes at night. I'm about to walk through my second scare zone, so I'm heading towards the back still. Coming into scare zone number 2. Young children, unless your young child's a gangster. He looks awesome. There are 10 haunted houses at this event. 3 of them are backed by Men in Black. I'm gonna start with those 3. I'm really hoping I can get all 10 done. I know I want to try some of the food. I did two scare zones already, but I'm gonna walk back through them as it gets dark. So I'm excited. Let's see how this goes. We are reaching Men in Black. There are 3 houses in this area. It's just after 7 o'clock. We've got about 7 hours left to try and get everything done. I'm feeling good right now, but we'll see how the lines progress. Should have stopped at the front at that 25-minute line. But let's start with Puppet Theater, 35 minutes. First house of the night is gonna be Puppet Theater. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to record when I'm inside. It says 35-minute wait. It's 7:10 right now. I'll let you know what time I get out, and I'll remember what details I can about the house. Who's walking by?
You guys going to Puppet Theater?
Yeah.
This one sucks. They kill you by shoving their face in.
You can see a bunch of the actors coming through. Alright, Puppet Theater said 35 minutes. It took 22 minutes, and that includes the walkthrough time. It was really, really cool. They do have all of the scare actors behind like glass. So one of them actually got me because he was the only one that wasn't behind glass. Like, he has like a little hidey hole and he popped out. So I got like a little jolt. The girl in front of me though, oh my goodness, she was afraid. She didn't like the clowns. If you don't like clowns, I don't recommend that. They have a lot of dolls and some of them are decorated like clowns. So if you don't do clowns, that house is not for you. Next up, you can't see it because it's too bright, Wicked Growth. Look at this entrance. Oh my goodness, that one was so cool. Walking in, it's like a big pumpkin orchard. There's all these carved pumpkins around you. That one was awesome. It was very like garden-esque. Towards the end, it's like you're walking through a literal pumpkin. Like, there's pumpkin guts around you. It's gross, but really, really awesome. That one was great. Honestly, that's one of the best houses I've ever been in. I really loved that. Men in Black is open with a 20-minute wait. 35 seems to be my magic number. Welcome to Scary Horror in the Heartland. Let's try it out. Scary Town was my least favorite so far. I felt like the theming wasn't cohesive. I couldn't really tell what the storyline was. Like, it starts out kind of cavernous and there's just like some freaking golem looking creatures, I don't know. And then you get towards kind of like a Pleasantville type vibe. It says like on air, like it's recording a show. I don't know. that one wasn't very impressive to me.
Let me just show you a little bit of the menus. They have fields of scream boyza, bog slime, pumpkin guts, canned pumpkin, dulce de leche churro, and a soda water. None of that sounds good to me. There is a few menu items around the park I want to eat though. I'm about to walk into my first scare zone at night. Let's see how it goes. So far, I've been really enjoying myself. It's about 9 o'clock. There's like 5 hours left. I've got 3 haunted houses done. 7 more to go. Let's walk through this scare zone. Oh, there's food. Just kidding. That's drinks. But here's the next scare zone. Honestly, it's so crowded it almost ruins it because you can't walk anywhere. Scare zone. Thus far, I am less than impressed with this scare zone. And I think I'm reaching the end of it already. There's more food. I can see what there is to eat. There you can see they've got some hot wings, some chicken tenders, some Thai chili, and barbecue. Not my cup of tea. Alright, I am now heading through another scare zone in front of the Mummy, and there's multiple houses over here and the tribute store. So lots of fun coming up. Let's see if anybody can scare me. This scare zone, ooh, I'm almost tripping just walking. This scare zone doesn't look as crowded as the last one. I'm hearing chainsaws. Oh, I see the chainsaw. There he is. They don't have that many scare actors out and about. They're kind of contained to their spaces. See, there's one up there. Here's one that's out and about. Let's head into the tribute store. It's already a lot quieter in here. Do they have any ornaments? Oh, they've got candles. Very graveyardy vibes. I know there should be sweet treats up ahead. They do have a ton of sweet treats, but there is a line a mile long in front of it, full of people crowding it, and I'm like, All right, the wait times are up. Our next house. Halloween Horror Nights Icons captured. 50 minutes, let's see. Alright, Halloween Horror Night Icons was cool, but it wasn't my favorite haunted house of the night, and I definitely do not think it was worth a 50-minute wait. I knew it was 50 minutes going in, but oh my goodness, those 50 minutes, they were so long. It might not be as bad if you do have somebody with you, but I am by myself, so that does make the time go a little slower in these lines. I don't think it was worth 50 minutes. I did enjoy it though. Revenge of the Tooth Fairy is also 50 minutes. I did that one last year, was not at all impressed. I'm not getting in that line right now. More menu items. We got Coca-Cola barbecue, Texas heat margarita, Leatherface cherry pie, soda water. It's after 10. I am starving. I'm really trying to find something to eat right now, and I think I see something that looks good. Sweet shop smells amazing, and it's got bourbon candied pork belly. That sounds damn good. It smells good, but it's not hot. I really don't know how I feel about that. I don't really want cold pork. Like, I thought it was going to be kind of like the one that they have at Magic Kingdom, but this is like a pork lollipop, y'all. Like, I don't know. Oh, you can't even bite into it, like it's hard. Okay, it took me a minute to chew and contemplate and decide, and I decided I don't like it. It's kind of weird. I don't know, I don't like cold pork. Like, I just was not a fan. It was not bad, the flavor, but it wasn't wasn't great. Now I'm coming to the Twisted Tater Cart where I know I'll be happy with my food. I'm gonna get something different. Got myself a sour cream and chives Twisted Tater. The flavor's good, but it's also not very hot, which makes me wonder if the candied pork belly was supposed to be hot and it was just cold from sitting there. I really don't know. But all of the houses have pretty long lines. I'm heading to Case Files, I think it's called. It has the shortest line with like 30 minutes.
Case Files Unearthed.
That's pretty cool. I liked Case Files. It was like noir meets monster movie, I guess. I don't know, I enjoyed it because I like noir type stuff. So now I'm heading over by like BT and whatnot to see how long their house is. Marathon of Mayhem is just starting. Let me see what I can catch.
This is classic, 'cause you all just want a monster of a prize.
All right, I passed through this scare zone earlier. It looks much better now at night. Their scare actors are all very obvious, but they don't jump out at you. They're not hiding. All right, I've got 3 more houses I want to do. 5 in total that need to be done, but 3 that I want to do. Like I said before, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy and Bride of Frankenstein just did not impress me in previous years. But Haunting of Hill House has 45 minutes, Beetlejuice has 65. I'm gonna hop in line for Haunting of Hill House and hope that Beetlejuice goes down, please. Hill House was very cool. There was a lot of really awesome detail in the sets and the props. I imagine if you saw the show or you like the show, it's probably even better, but I've never watched the show. Still, I very much enjoyed it. But my feetsies, man, they hurt. My feetsies are straight up not having a good time. Hopefully, please, Lord, let Beetlejuice not have a 65-minute wait anymore. All right, time for Beetlejuice. Let's hope it goes quick. About to enter Beetlejuice. The line really was not 60 minutes, but boy, did it almost feel like it. Beetlejuice was amazing. It's definitely tied for my favorite house right now with The Wicked Growth, I think it was called. It was not scary at all. It was just literally just like walking through the movie. Now I'm getting a grilled cheese. Here is the menu. I'm being very basic and just getting a traditional grilled cheese sandwich. I thought about getting the jalapeno popper, but I was worried it might be too spicy and I'd need a water, so I didn't want to risk it. Here we have the grilled cheese. It's very basic. Let's see back through the scare zone, but that was a grilled cheese with cheddar cheese. Not worth $10. I was hungry, so I did enjoy it, but I would never spend $10 for that again unless I was desperate. Normally Universal's food is really good. I'm very disappointed this time. Alright, I'm headed to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the last house I absolutely want to do tonight. If I have time after that and the lines aren't long, I might do Tooth Fairy and Bride of Frankenstein. We'll see how it goes. There's only an hour left in the event. So I am quite literally limping through this event. Like, look like The Walking Dead a little. I'm limping so much. My feet hurt. There is a God up above and he loves me. All right, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Honestly, I know it was part of the house, but it literally smelled like shit in there. I normally walk along and I'll like touch a wall for balance or whatnot because it's dark. I didn't want to touch anything. The house looked gross. They did a great job decorating it because it looked disgusting and it smelled disgusting. Oh my goodness. Forgot to mention about Beetlejuice. They have like a twirly thing. I'm not describing it well. It's a room where you walk through and it'll make you very, very dizzy. I had to close my eyes and walk through because I could not do it. I'm just like, ah. All right, a half an hour until the event ends. Might as well Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy was definitely not but it's not as bad as I remembered it being. I think the vibe might be the difference. Last year when I went, it was the middle of the day. Halloween Horror Nights was canceled. Whereas, you know, now I'm here, it's a spookier vibe. It was a bit more enjoyable. Now I'm gonna try and hit up Bride of Frankenstein so that I've done all 10 houses.
Last house of the night. Let's do it.
Honestly, that 10-minute wait is just gonna be how long it takes me to probably walk to the haunted house. That's how Tooth Fairy was. It didn't take me 15 minutes to walk there, but I just walked right in. Bride of Frankenstein was pretty good. You know, it wasn't the best house. It was like average. I'm glad I didn't have to wait for it. But that's it, I've done all 10 houses. My favorite is a tie between Wicked Growth and Beetlejuice. Both were just awesome. It's about 1:45 a.m. and I'm about to head through the scare zone one more time on my way out.
You earned it.
Alright, before I leave, let me give an honest review of the event. I very much enjoyed it. It definitely would have been better with a partner. I do not mind going to the parks by myself, but I'm not used to waiting in so many long lines by myself. So that one was kind of rough. My feet definitely hurt. I managed to do all 10 haunted houses. I got to see one of the show, most of it at least. And I did all 5 scare zones. My favorite haunted house by far was a tie between Wicked Growth and Beetlejuice. They were absolutely awesome. I recommend coming out, but wearing very comfortable shoes. I'm wearing Crocs, okay? Like Croc sneakers. And my feet hurt. So wear very comfortable shoes, stay hydrated, and stay nice.